Hi, what's going on, everybody? Welcome along to the Big Quiz Night In live. It is Sophia Sunday, and that means we're going to be raising money for our charity, Sophia, the community food larder. We're going to be talking more about that in a moment. And the quiz will be starting shortly after 8 o'clock UK time this evening. And we're doing that because at 8 o'clock tonight, the Queen of England is going to be doing a little speech that many people will want to be watching. It's going to be about the pandemic. So we're going to allow that to happen, and then we'll be starting the quiz. So this little introduction is really just to welcome everybody into the broadcast and say that you can hang around, wait until that's done. Once the Queen has spoken and that's all finished, we'll be going straight on with the first round of the evening. During that time, I won't be able to mute this broadcast or anything like that, so you can just turn your volume down yourself if you want to on whatever device you're watching me on, and I'll be watching here as well to see when it's finished, and then we'll come back and we'll carry on with the quiz. So for those who don't know, we do this quiz night twice a week. It used to be at the King's Head and Bell in Abingdon, Oxfordshire. However, with the pandemic that's going on, things have obviously stopped. We're not doing that anymore. And so as a result of that, I'm hosting these online instead. And we thought we'd raise a bit of money for charity while we're doing it. And so with our Sunday quiz, it is Sophia we are supporting. I'll explain more about what they do a little bit later on this evening. Usually the quiz nights themselves are £1 a person to enter. You can pay as much or as little as you want to enter the quiz, or don't pay at all. It's entirely up to you. But all I'm asking is that money goes towards the Sophia charity, and I'll be pasting the link in the comments soon as well, so you can start doing that. We had some amazing donations, very generous donations last time out. In fact, for both of our last quiz nights, there have been great donations. It's really appreciated. So give whatever you can, and if you can't afford to donate, don't worry. I'm not going to force you into it. I'm not going to bully you into it. All I ask instead is that you share some of my posts that mention Sophia, particularly for Sunday quiz nights, because our Thursdays we have a different charity we support. So if you are watching, you want to play along in our quiz this evening, welcome. If this is your first time, thank you. Let me know in the comments how you found us as well. I've been promoting it as much as I can. Ever since we started doing this for charity, I've really been pushing and promoting this as much as I can wherever I feel is necessary to. And so, yeah, welcome along if you're new. Again, there's a few people joining, and there will be as we continue. So, a reminder, we're going to be starting once the Queen has finished her little speech this evening about the pandemic. So that's at 8 o'clock. So normally we start about 8:05 anyway. So hopefully, going by her usual Queen speech you see maybe around Christmas time, the speeches are normally about 5 minutes long anyway, so hopefully not too much of a delay. But whatever she says tonight, it's important. It's kind of unprecedented, as is a word that keeps being used around this time. So I guess it's important that for a lot of us that we actually watch it and see what she's got to say. So yeah, with that said, I'm just going to switch over on my other screen to make sure that I can monitor the conversations going on, because I can't see really any of the comments. And yes, I'm very much hoping we can get to 200. I spotted that already. Yeah, we have had before 151 different people, or different devices at least, watching the quiz. What I would like is to have over that. If we can get to 200, that'll be incredible. So let's go across to the comments. Good evening, Richard. Yeah, my wife's in there as well. Yes, hello, Chrissy, in the next room. Hello to the kids, welcome. Jason's here and Lee, well done. So that's Thunderhorse we got represented tonight already, and we got Back in Black as well. Naomi's here, welcome. Let's see, we're up to 33 people so far. Okay, that's good. It's still early, still early. I've already put a message out saying we're starting after the Queen's speech, but I know there's a lot of people that will be wanting to get ready and to be connected as soon as possible. So that's why we're starting now. But I'll just be quiet and listening to the Queen's speech myself once we get to that point, and then we'll start as soon as that's over with. A lot of you have been claiming your Beer 52 vouchers from me. I'm on my last few from the most recent delivery. Beer 52, I've been able to get from them some golden tickets to get people free crates of beer and free delivery as well, which has been fantastic. And actually, I had 10 of them. All 10 have now been allocated. 7 of them have been taken up. And there's 3 that are still waiting in their inboxes of their respective people to be claimed. If they don't claim them soon, I'm going to be able to reallocate them to other people. But yeah, I managed to get rid of 7 of them so far, which is great. And I really hope you're enjoying that beer because it's pretty hard to justify being able to go out just to buy alcohol when everybody's like, "Oh, you should only go out and buy necessities right now." Well, some of us, beer is a necessity, right? So, yeah, let's see how we're doing now. Up to 45 people, a couple of new comments. Hello, Claire. Claire is from Sophia. I saw her earlier on, working hard as always down at the Sophia warehouse. Wonderful to have you on, Claire. Hopefully, some more of your teammates are joining too. It was great to see you all today, working so hard today, getting some more fresh produce out for people. Trouble with a taster case is the tastes. It's a right old mixture, Pete says. What? It's in my drawer. Sorry, my wife's just trying to get hold of me there. So you had one flavored with hibiscus today. WTF? I know. Honestly, the amount of different beers they get, they source them from all over the world. Every month you'll get a different crate. Jeff's joined. Hello, Jeff. Welcome. If you missed the message earlier, we're going to be starting officially as soon as the Queen has finished her speech this evening. You are grateful, Pete. Good. Free beer is free beer. Exactly. Yes. And if you stick with them, honestly, if you keep with Beer 52, if you go to the website and with all the beers that you've been sent, if you score them out of like 5 stars, you get 2 loyalty points every time you do that. And then you can spend those loyalty points to get more free beer. It's amazing. Yeah, you can have up to £25 off like 50 pounds worth of beer. Yeah, so you have half off basically, and use your loyalty points to do that. So yeah, it's really good stuff. How are we doing? 53 people. Some people, I guess, might not be joining until after Queenie has spoken. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, we're looking good. I shared a picture around earlier on as well. A picture around which was shared by one of the fans of the group and a good friend of mine, and a friend of Chrissy's as well. And that was about phrases, I think. Yeah, it's on the page now. If you want to go have a look at it while we're waiting to start. So I know a lot of you were commenting on that, or some of you started to comment on that. Some of the ones you spotted. So that was quite fun to see. Yeah, thank you for all the emojis and the likes. Yeah, we like all that good stuff. Keep doing that throughout the show. Charlie wants a beer voucher. She keeps stealing mine. Well, yeah, Queenie's on at 8 o'clock. Yeah, the Queen. Yeah, her madge. Charlie Lane wants a beer voucher. Right, okay, so as I said, I've got 3 that haven't been claimed yet. They've been sent to people, they're sat in their inbox, and they haven't claimed them yet. So I'm gonna contact them directly again after tonight. I'll say, do you still want it? If you don't, I've got somebody else that's waiting, and then I'll allocate that to Charlie, okay? But do me a favour, Charlie and or Jace, one of you please ping me a message afterwards to remind me, because with all this going on, I will forget. 5 minutes till Queenie. Bill's on, so we can see if we are in sync again. You give a time check every now and again. Thanks. Yeah. Some of you are joining along with your teammates who are obviously in their own isolations all over the place. Barking Dogs have got team members all over. We've got Tony in Marbella, for example. Bill, I know, is normally in Abingdon, and a couple of his other teammates elsewhere in the UK. I forget where, but because you're in different locations, you might find there's a time sync difference between me saying the question and it reaching all of your team members. So currently it is 19:56. That is the time. No problem, Jace. Up to 65 people. Yeah, 4 minutes to go until the Queen's on. I'm probably going to try and find a place to watch it online while I'm sat here. And hopefully the noise doesn't annoy you too much. In fact, I've got my earphones in my other device, so I'll just sit here and listen to it with there, and then I'll know when it's finished. Because Facebook doesn't let you mute the broadcast, which is very strange. Andy Hyde's here. Hello, Andy. Welcome, mate. Yes, let's see what else we've got to say tonight. Yeah, we've had a few people join since I started talking about it. So remember, it's Sophia Sunday today. Hashtag Sophia Sunday. We're going to need you to be making, if possible, any donation towards Sophia. So let me. Oh, I just had another comment here. Commented on my live post. Okay. I'm going to have to just stop my notifications coming up on my phone. That's what I'm going to have to do. And then we can talk some more about this. Let's see. Do not disturb. There we go. Done. And we are back. Oh, there we go. All right. Evening, Ed. Welcome. How's Maisie and Willow this evening, Ed? And how are you? Kat and Denise are on as well. Hi there. Captain Cabinets are in the house. All right. I've just got a very interesting Facebook message. I'm not going to read out. But yeah, let's see who else is in. Selena from Sophia is online. Okay, so we've got Claire and Selena from Sophia. That's nice. Everybody say hi to Sophia and thank you for all the hard work they do, giving food out to really needy people out there, and indeed, just helping out any families in need. Because obviously it's very difficult sometimes to get the food you need. If you're worried about going out to the shops or anything like that, Sophia can help you, and you can collect in a much safer environment if needs be. So. And they're doing a lot of this. They're doing all of this right now for free through the pandemic, in particular. So if you know anybody that could use some extra fresh produce, you should have seen the stuff I got today. Oh my goodness, my goodness! I dropped a load off for my mother-in-law. Knock and run, left at her door, run away, just to make sure she was okay as well. Yay, Sophia! Yeah, exactly. Thank you. Yeah, and we got so much stuff. Honestly, it's crazy what you get. It's really, really good to see that they're helping so many people, which is why we are raising money for them this evening. 2 minutes until Her Majesty the Queen gives a little speech about everything that's going on. I can't imagine it's going to be a particularly up-to-date announcement because she recorded it last week, apparently. But as soon as the Queen has spoken, we will carry on with the quiz. So yeah, just bear with us here. We're up to 75 people. That's good. Yeah. 1 minute to. Claire and her team are awesome. Yes, Kat, you're right. The captain is in. The speech is less than 5 minutes, I'm hearing. Okay. It's going to be on at 8:05 or finishes at 8 till 8:05. Yes, Selena, the sausage meat was ridiculous. It was like a meter long. You know when you go to a deli counter and you see them slicing the meat that you could then purchase like pastrami and sliced ham and stuff, right? From Sophia today, we got all of that in a great big long tube, which is what they have before they cut it down for you. Yeah, we might do in a minute. Yeah, the Queen's going to be on, I think, about now though. So if you want to go watch the Queen, you can do that. Oh, I'm going to have to sign in now, aren't I? Well, it's on the telly, but it ain't on YouTube yet. Okay, right, I'm watching it now. See what she's got to say. At Windsor Castle, she wants to break free. Wow. There we go. There's the Queen's speech. What do we think for those who watch that? I mean, let me just turn that off. Right. Yeah, must have been tough for her to say. Let me just catch up on the comments. Yeah, that's it. I wonder, does she have enough loo roll? Yeah, I'm sure she does, Jace. Kev's back in the house. Well done, guys. Right, we've got over 100 people. I know there's going to be more joining now the Queen's spoken. So let's give it a few more minutes like we normally would, and then we'll make a start. If you haven't seen already the posts I put out there today, we've got 3 rounds as always. First round's going to be TV and films, going back to TV and films. Then we've got a planes, trains and automobiles round, which isn't just about the film, but lots of like fun random trivia to do with that. And then we've got a potluck round at the end, and of course afterwards I'll share with you another picture round, which I normally do once the broadcast is finished. Howard and Hilda are here. Duncan, welcome. Been a long time. I'm glad you could make it. We'll be starting in a couple of minutes. Donuts are here. Welcome. Katie's just joined as well. Do we have all the Harperoids in tonight? I wonder. Numbers going up? Yeah, barking dogs in the house. Howard and Hilda +1 because Nicole is here too. Oh, that's really good to see. Welcome. Who else have we got joining then? Now the Queen has spoken. Yes. Jordan's here, of course. King's Head and Bell representing. Very emotional, that. Yeah. Yeah, it was. Bless her. Oh, Queenie. Okay. Karen, they will be there probably putting Isaac to bed. Okay. I know what else have we got going on. The Real Prattleys are here. Real Prattleys, welcome. Team Danger, Abingdon and Wales Division, present and correct. Or welcome along. Cold Confusion are assembling. Yes, just watching Liz as I thought. Nicole is 7,000 miles away. Nicole, where are you? What's going on? How are you that far away? Surely that means you've got to stay wherever you are, doesn't it? Oh my goodness, where are you? Australia? I don't know. My geography's not that great. Thunderhorse are ready. All hail Queen Lizzie. Yeah, all hail. Happy birthday to Harry Bowers. Happy birthday, says Emma Irwin, who is a top fan, which of course leads me nicely on to talk about top fans. Once I just see those next few comments there. Yes, so some of you will notice, if you're not already, there are top fans commenting in here. If you get a top fan badge from Facebook, which they allocate every week, normally on a Monday, I've noticed, I don't get to pick who they are, but if you are a top fan of my page and you get that badge notification coming in and you accept it, what that means is I can then invite you to join the Big Quiz Night In secret group, which is just for top fans, and within that group we discuss future quiz rounds and what subjects we should do. We listen to some suggestions that you put in your comments here on the live video, or that you maybe message me elsewhere, but then I finalise it and discuss it and take more suggestions and listen to the top fans in that secret group. You can't join the group unless you've got your top fan badge, okay? No matter how well you know me, I'm sorry, I can't let you in the group until you've got a top fan badge. That's how it works. So yeah, we'll find out on Monday who our newest top fans are. So well done to those who have got them, and I'll do another shout out on Monday, or as soon as I think the weekly allocation has been done, I'll do another shout out on the group for my latest top fans. Much appreciated. Remember, we are raising money for Sophia, TV and Films round number 1, but let me just bring up and put it in the comments the Just Giving link for Sophia. They are at in their own fundraising, they're up to £10,678 at the moment. Believe it or not, when we first started doing this a week ago, they had what, 6,500, and they went up by like £400 or £500. Now I'm not expecting that every single week from everybody. It was very generous donations. It's in the comments now, the Just Giving link. If you want to donate your quiz entry money there, it's much appreciated. It is optional, but if you don't donate, all I ask is that you share some of my posts around Sophia Sunday, which is what we've dubbed the quiz nights when we're supporting Sophia on Sundays. Kind of makes sense. Great. Another great idea from my wife. Give her a shout out there. She's in the comments. She's there watching. Abingdon Atoms Korfball Club are here. Welcome. Is this a new team we've got joining us? This is episode 5, by the way. If you want to go back and watch previous quizzes, you can. Just don't do what somebody did last week and start commenting on them as if it was live, because it wasn't. And I had to keep responding saying, look, this isn't live. But yeah, this is April 5th, 2020. Okay, this is the broadcast. If you're watching live now, that's the date. This is it. 2 of Team Beef here with Budweiser's. Nice. Vernier's here with Pete, I imagine. Pete, I hope you're going to be claiming the Beer 52 voucher. I'm not sure if you have yet or not. Do you think Liz has some Werther's Originals in her pocket? Love her. Yeah, I'm sure she would. Nicole's in Canada, in Whistler in Canada. Wow. That's so cool. Okay, so hopefully there's not too much of a delay. Oh yeah, my wife's on Stay Puffed beer from Beer 52, another Tiny Rebel one. Like mine here. This is Dutty from Tiny Rebel. Yeah, well, I hope you're safe and well, Nicole, all the way over there. Costellos are here. Costellos. Yes, Jackie, welcome. Tim, is that St. Bernards that are in the house? Tim, I just skipped past your comment. Tim Mean, there we are. A very small team of you could have won a St. Bernard. Welcome. All right, I think we're going to make a start. Hi, Jack. Welcome, mate. Hello from the birthday boy, William. Okay, happy birthday. First Blue Peter, now craving this one. Okay. Team name, the Queen's in green. She was, Dan. That's a good team name. Make sure you've all got your team names in, okay? All you need to do is just put it in the comments so I can see it, just for fun, really. But yeah, it means that when we go through the answers at the end, you can tell me what your score was against your team name, so we can give you a big shout out. Team birthday boy, 4 of us in Didcot. Well done, Lee. Okay, happy birthday to another birthday boy. Lots of birthdays today. That's great. Welcome. Quarantinis, myself, Lou, and my mum. Welcome, Quarantinis. James Hart. Hello, I'm representing what I have unilaterally decided will be the distant family. James Hart, welcome. Yes, and yeah, as I said, Captain Cabinet's here too. Right, so the way this works, I'm going to read through 15 questions from a round. The first round is TV and films. Once we've gone through that, I'll see if you want any questions repeated. Once we've done that, I'll go through the answers. You can then mark your own scores. Do not put the answers in the comments. Don't do that. Write them down, make a note of them anywhere else. Don't put anything in the comments. Okay, and then you mark your own, and then you put your scores and your team names in the comments, and I'll give you a shout out, and we'll see if I can keep track of it. We'll see who's won or who's done well, and who's maybe struggled and maybe should think of joining forces with other people that are watching tonight. Jason's drinking a 5 points Jupa from Beer 52. Nice one, mate. Yeah, I'm not sure if I've had that one. I can't remember. But yes, Beer 52 vouchers may be available again after tonight if people don't claim them, if they've already got one from me and they haven't yet, because I can reallocate them if you don't claim them, so hurry up if you've got one. Janet, sorry I'm late. Don't you worry, we were just waiting for the Queen to finish and now we're just welcoming more people. So, we're up to 129 people. I don't think we're going to be breaking that record tonight, I'm afraid, guys, but 130 or so people now. Let's make a start with round number 1, TV and films. So, question number 1. According to Monty Python, what was the last thing Mr. Creosote ate? According to Monty Python, what was the last thing Mr. Creosote ate? Yeah, no problem being late, don't you worry. We're late starting, thanks to old Queenie. I'll give a little bit of a break between each question to give you some time to think about it. Because I know you'll be talking with your teams if you're using another device to maybe WhatsApp, video chat, Zoom, house party, any app you're using. Question 2. Oh, Selena says £55 already been raised. Wow. I've barely touched on what you guys have done tonight. I will talk about it more though. Yes, 55 already raised. Good stuff, guys. Right, question 2. What do Shrek and the 31st of October have in common? What do Shrek and the 31st of October have in common? Yeah, question 1. According to Monty Python, what was the last thing Mr. Creosote ate? I'll do more repeats later. Roz, welcome. Cell Marketeers, that is. Roz is here. You've only missed the first 2 questions. I'll have to repeat them again anyway, don't worry. Question 3. Who did Sue Barker replace as host of A Question of Sport? Apologies to our American viewers. That's a bit of a regional question. Who did Sue Barker replace as host of A Question of Sport? Team Hughes doing the quiz with Megan. Nice. Okay. Right, question number 4 now. Question 4. Which long-running TV series will be taking us to the Promised Land in a feature-length episode this coming Thursday night on Dave? Set it to record so you can still do the quiz if you're interested in watching it. I'm going to go through what the answer is if you haven't figured out already. Because if I've got to be here hosting the quiz, you've got to be here watching. You can't be sat watching that instead. Sorry, not allowed. Right, which long-running TV series will be taking us to the Promised Land in a feature-length episode this Thursday night on Dave? At least on Dave in the UK. Yes, some people in the group have been singing on the Corona karaoke Facebook group, which is just blown up all over the internet at the minute, all over Facebook. And there's been some amazing singers on there too, yeah. Right, question 5. Question 5. What is the name of the fictional tube station that appears in EastEnders? What is the name of the fictional tube station that appears in EastEnders? That is your question 5. Okay, let's move on. Question number 6. Which actress plays Mayday in the James Bond movie A View to a Kill? Which actress plays Mayday in the James Bond movie A View to a Kill? All right, let's move on then. Question number 7. You will get a bit of time at the end. Cat, don't worry. It's only for fun, and there's lots of different questions to go through. It's only easy if you know the answer. Next time, maybe get a little team of you together so you can chat over like WhatsApp or something. Thank goodness I'm teamed up with locals. Yes, Amy, I thought you'd be grateful for that. All right, they're not, you know me, they're not all going to be like that though. They're not all going to be UK regional specific. Question 7. Oh, Kieran's just joined. Welcome, Kieran. Okay, question 7. What was the title for the first movie to feature Sylvester Stallone as Rambo? What was the title of the first movie to feature Sylvester Stallone as Rambo? That is question 7 in our first round of the evening, TV and films. What was the title of the first movie to feature Sylvester Stallone as Rambo? Don't put your answers in the comments if you're joining late. So Charlie's camera's on. Okay. All right, next question then. Question 8. Which actor played the role of Frank Abagnale Jr. on film in 2004? Which actor played the role of Frank Abagnale Jr. on film in 2004? We should do a roll call after this to see what beverages you've got in. We've only talked about a couple of you tonight. We normally have a check-up on what you're all drinking this evening or this afternoon for our American friends. Jason, you really shouldn't say that Charlie's got her camera on while she's in the bath, mate. Not in the chat here. I don't think that's the time or the place. I'm sure you've got like, you know, WhatsApp or something you could send to her. All right, question number 9 now. Question 9. Which TV series featured a Pontiac Trans Am Firebird? Which TV series, American TV series, featured a Pontiac Trans Am Firebird? Cat's on the Diet Coke, too hungover to drink. It's 8 o'clock in the evening, you're still hungover. Yeah, she's not really. Okay. Very good, Jace. Yeah, which TV series featured a Pontiac Trans Am Firebird? Yeah, you could shout through to her, I'm sure. Yeah, I wasn't sure if they were in the same house or not. I don't know what everybody's living conditions are, Sarah, but I'm sure you could. Welcome back, by the way, Sarah. You were missed last time. Andy did a terrible job of keeping track of the score, the overall scores. Terrible. I appreciate him being here, of course, but we had a laugh about that. Okay, question number 10 now, everybody, in that TV and films round. Question 10. Which actor stars in the Ridley Scott movie, the blockbuster, The Kingdom of Heaven? Which actor stars in the Ridley Scott movie, the blockbuster movie, The Kingdom of Heaven? Just name the leading actor for 1 point. I'm really excited to see who the new top fans are going to be tomorrow, and that's when it's normally announced. I know there's a lot of you that have been complaining, not that I can choose any of these things, but yeah, a lot of you have been saying, I've been commenting and sharing, and I'm still not a top fan. It's like, oh, guys, you have to wait till next Monday. We'll see tomorrow. Question 11 in our first round, question 11. In which movie would you find the character Lloyd Christmas, played by Jim Carrey? In which movie would you find the character Lloyd Christmas, played by Jim Carrey? Yeah, it looks like we're hovering around that 132 mark. 130 viewers tonight. That's okay. It's a great turnout. Considering, I'm sure there's a lot of you were watching Queenie as well. All right, question 12. Whose TV catchphrase was "Chase me"? Question 12. Whose TV catchphrase was "Chase me"? Hi to Jane. Welcome along, Jane Hughes. And I think, yeah, oh, hello to Anne. My Auntie Anne's watching. Hi, welcome. Right, question, where are we? Question 13 now. Question 13 will be 2 points if you get it exactly right. In which year did Emmerdale Farm become Emmerdale? One of the big popular TV soaps over here in the UK. Again, apologies to our American friends. But in which year did it change its name from Emmerdale Farm to just Emmerdale? 2 points if you get it exactly right. 1 point if you're a year either side. Oh, hello, Anne. Question 14 then. If Peter Parker is Spider-Man and Clark Kent is Superman, which supervillain is Oswald Cobblepot? If Peter Parker is Spider-Man and Clark Kent is Superman, which supervillain is Oswald Cobblepot? Yes, Chrissy, my wife, who's playing along in the other room, you should know this one. I hear her. All right, now question 15 is a subject very dear to my heart. Anybody that's been to the quiz nights that I host in person before will probably know what that means. So if you get it wrong, I'll be most disappointed in you. Question 15. Name the subtitles for the Star Wars prequel trilogy. So episodes 1, 2, and 3. Name the subtitles for the Star Wars prequel trilogy. I know they are episode 1, episode 2, episode 3, but they do have a little subtitle name there. So what are they? 1 point for each. That was the last question in the TV and films round. Does anybody need a question repeated? I will do maybe up to 5 repeats while you're thinking about your answers there before I go through the actual answers. So just give me a shout in the comments and let me know what kind of repeats you would like. I might just do the first 2 for the benefit of the people who joined late. Some of you are probably just scribbling down your answers there for that one, however you're writing them. I'll say question 1 and 2 again, for I know some of you are a bit late anyway. So question 1 was, according to Monty Python, what was the last thing Mr. Creosote ate? And question 2 was, what do Shrek and the 31st of October have in common? All right, this will be good. If nobody else needs a repeat, I can move straight on to the answers. Good stuff. All right. Oh, number 7. George wants number 7. Okay. George, I think you're one of the ones that haven't claimed their Beer 52 voucher. I think. I could be wrong. I'm sure it might be you. And 12. Okay. Question 7 and 12. What was the title? This is number 7. What was the title of the first movie to feature Sylvester Stallone as Rambo? And yes, number 12. So yeah, Ros, that was number 7 again. And for Quizdle Maze, number 12, whose TV catchphrase was "Chase Me"? Whose TV catchphrase was "Chase Me"? And 15 again, yes, Karen, 15. Name the subtitles of the Star Wars prequel trilogy. Episodes 1, 2, and 3. What were they called? 14 was if Peter Parker is Spider-Man and Clark Kent is Superman, which supervillain is Oswald Cobblepot? And is 15 about the first 3 that were released? No, I literally mean episodes 1, 2, and 3. So the first movie, A New Hope, released in 1977. I don't mean that one. I mean the ones that were set canonically before that. They called them Star Wars Episodes 1, 2, and 3, but then each one had a subtitle to them. So that's what I mean. Nothing about release dates, just the prequel trilogy. They're known as Episodes 1, 2, and 3. Question 6. Which actress plays Mayday in the James Bond movie A View to a Kill? Okay, I think we're done with repeats. So while you just make note of those last couple of answers there, and I'll give you a moment there before I go through them. And then we'll go into the next round once we've gone through that. And so just so you know, again, for those of you who weren't aware, today is, for us, hashtag Sophia Sunday. The sign back here, Sophia. We're raising money for Sophia because they are making up lots of food parcels, in particular during this time of the pandemic, for vulnerable people, for low-income families, for anybody really that needs the extra food that they're struggling to go out and get for themselves, or for whatever reason, if you just want some extra produce, it's either given to them from manufacturers directly or from supermarkets, extra stock that's donated as well. And so basically they box it all up and you can go along and collect from them. You get your box every week, and they do extra collections as well. Like today, for example, had an extra collection of a bunch of fresh produce. Honestly, if it weren't for the fact I cut it all up, I'd be showing you right now the amount of ham that we got from them today. A lot of it went straight in the freezer. It was crazy, but it's all good stuff. So yeah, hit the likes for Sophia. They're all working hard through this pandemic, and they're giving it out for free during the pandemic, at least. And even after that, it's a very affordable thing. You pay once a week and you just get this whole box of food and bags of fresh fruit and vegetables. They're helping out thousands of people, and it's all across Oxfordshire and Milton Keynes. And it's non-means tested as well. Thank you. Yes. Thank you, Kev, for helping clarify there. Yeah, episodes 1, 2, and 3. Okay, I think we're going to go through the answers now. But if you do want to donate to Sophia and you haven't done so already, I've just put it in the comments. Click the link, donate. I mean, normally the quiz is £1 a person to enter. You probably spend 10, 20, 30 quid at the bar on an evening as well. Nobody's going out and doing that now. So if you have got some extra income and you're not struggling for work or anything like a lot of people are as well, then please do donate a little bit to help others. It's really important that we keep doing that if we can afford it. If you can't, just hit share. Just hit share on any of my posts that mention Sophia. That's all I ask. Okay, it doesn't cost you anything to share my posts, and you'll help grow the quiz. More people will join, and then hopefully more people can donate. We're going to do this every Sunday, so don't feel you have to donate a bunch right now and then a bunch next week, and just donate a few quid every week if you want to when you're attending. It's entirely up to you. Right, let's go through the answers. If everybody gives just £1, it's £120. The more the better. Absolutely, yeah. If everybody watching now gave 100, if everybody watching now gave £1, that's £128 right now. That's no problem, right? Shouldn't be, but again, I'm not going to force anybody to do it. Just share instead, and then we'll get more people watching. So here's the answers for TV and films. Question 1: according to Monty Python, what was the last thing Mr. Creosote ate? It was a wafer-thin mint. A mint specifically is the word I'm looking for there. Wafer-thin mint. Oh, just have one wafer-thin mint. No. Horrible, but very funny. Out of 17 this round, everybody. Thank you, Sarah. This is why we need you on board. Question 2. What do Shrek and the 31st of October have in common? Well, Michael Myers is the baddie in the Halloween movies. He's the slasher killer. Mike Myers is the actor who plays Shrek. So the answer is Michael Myers. Question 3. Who did Sue Barker replace as host of A Question of Sport? That is David Coleman. Question 4. Which long-running TV series will be taking us to the promised land in a feature-length episode this Thursday night on Dave? It is Red Dwarf. So if you're planning on watching that, you might want to make sure it's set to record, because you know you're going to want to be here instead doing my Thursday night pub quiz where we raise money for a different charity as well. I'll be here at 9 o'clock on Thursdays, a bit before then. So if I have to be hosting, then you should probably be here too, and we can all watch it together afterwards. Question 5. What is the name of the fictional tube station that appears in EastEnders? It is Walford East. Walford East. And yes, Sarah, defo record it. Definitely. Question 6. Which actress plays Mayday in the James Bond movie A View to a Kill? It is Grace Jones. Grace Jones. Question 7. What was the title of the first movie to feature Sylvester Stallone as Rambo? It was called First Blood. That's it, just First Blood. Question 8. Which actor played the role of Frank Abagnale Jr. on film in 2004? It was, in the movie Catch Me If You Can, Leonardo DiCaprio. Leonardo DiCaprio. Question number 9. Which American TV series features a Pontiac Trans Am Firebird? It is Knight Rider. Excellent show. Used to love that. Smoke me a kipper, I'll be back for breakfast. Exactly, Chris. You got it. You guessed it. Woohoo, a point for you on that last one. Well done. Right, okay. Question number 10. Which actor stars in the Ridley Scott movie blockbuster, The Kingdom of Heaven? It's Orlando Bloom. The movie itself isn't that good, although apparently the director's cut is better, but I can't imagine why it's that much better. Question 11. In which movie would you find the character Lloyd Christmas played by Jim Carrey? It is Dumb and Dumber. Yep, Dumb and Dumber. Question 12. Whose TV catchphrase was Chase Me? It was Duncan Norville. Duncan Norville. Norville. Not one I know. Question 13. In which year did Emmerdale Farm become Emmerdale? 2 points if you got it exactly right. 1 point if you were either side of the correct answer, which is 1989. 1989. And Ed, yes, if it's on Dave, it will be repeated every day for the next year. Yes, at least. At least. And I'm sure there's a Dave +1 or something anyway, but yeah, most people should, I hope, be able to just record it. I'm sure it'll be good. Question 14. If Peter Parker is Spider-Man and Clark Kent is Superman, which supervillain is Oswald Cobblepot the Penguin? DC villain the Penguin. Question 15 then. Name the titles of the Star Wars prequel trilogy, the subtitles of those movies. So it's Episode 1 is The Phantom Menace. Episode 2 is Attack of the Clones. And Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith. 1 point for each. Didn't have to put them in the right order. Just 1 point for each. Okay, tally up your scores. Put your team name in the comments and tell me how many you got. Or if you haven't got a team name, just put the score you got, and then I'll give you some shout outs as we go, and we'll see who's got the most, just for fun, of course. And it's out of 17, I believe. We're not doing an accumulative thing either, guys, so you don't have to worry about that. 9 for Maisie and Willow. Oh, the donuts scored 7. Oh, no. Well, you still got some points. It's fine. Maybe get a bigger team together next time. 13 points for Quizzards. A good start, yeah. Freddie Spicco's got 50%. Okay, all right. 14 points for Cell Marketeers. 12 for Doom Radleys. 13 for Back in Black. Cookie's got 11. Tonight's topic, Cookie, got 11. Quizdle Maze, 16. 18, actually, for Simon and Captain Cabinets. Okay. Oxford and Phoenix Collective got 14. Well done, guys. The Jokers scored a pathetic 7. May have to go to bed. No. Don't be silly. Abingdon Atoms, ! £. 13 points. Yeah? Did you hold down shift for too long?
Barking Dog's got 11. Oh, Vernia's only got 9 with Pete there. Midlife Crisis, 7 out of 17. Team Puff Pastry Tart scored 11. It's out of 18 if Emmerdale was 2 points. No, I don't think it was. Distant Family scored 12. I'll go back and check though. Karanona Fight Back, 10 points for Karen Curtis. Oh, 2 points if it was. Yeah, sorry for that one. Yeah, 2 points if you got it exactly right. And then 1 point if it was either side. Yeah, so he's right. It's out of 18 points. 9 points for Team Fossil, but we got Penguin right. Well done, Marcia. Well done. Let me just scroll back up because I think I missed one. Quizdle Maze, 16 points. 14, I think, there for Cell Marketeers before the comments jump by. Thunderhorse, 13. 2 points for Emmerdale, I did say, didn't I? Yeah, that was the one. 2 points if you got the Emmerdale one exactly right. 1 point if it was either side. Yeah, that's the only one that was a year. Name the year question. So if that's the case, yeah, it was. Yeah, okay, thank you. Thunderhorse 13, only. Okay, well, it doesn't matter whether I said it or not at the time. I'm sure I did, but anyway, it doesn't matter. What matters now is how many you've got right now, and it's 2 points if you got the Emmerdale one correct. 8 for the Rach and Pete show, and this was way harder than the ones I do at work. Pete from my day job, yes, good friend and colleague, Pete Newman and Rach. Thank you for joining, guys. And that was only the first round. Don't worry, the next one might be easier for you. Phil Platt's joined. Welcome, Phil. Numbers are keeping about 130, which is nice. Howard and Hilda are rubbish 6. You're out of practice, Duncan, in fairness. This is what it is. Just because you're a bit out of practice. And also because you might be communicating with somebody 7,000 miles away. Big shout out to Dan in Phoenix, giving platelets and doing his bit whilst playing the quiz. He's playing the quiz at the same time. Yes, huge shout out for Dan in Phoenix. Fair play. Thank you so much, and well done for doing what you're doing. Owen says 9 out of 18 as well for that first round. Okay, so I think that means Captain Cabinet. Simon, I think you take the win there if we're all keeping score about these things. So well done. Yeah, you know the drill, absolutely. Yeah, we know what we say to Captain Cabinets when they win things, don't we? For those who are aware of that old gag. Okay, with that said, round number 2 is planes, trains, and automobiles. Round number 2. So random things about travel, basically, because we're all missing going traveling. So let's reminisce on those times and do a fun little quiz round. It is recommended or was suggested by Naomi, I think, who's watching along, playing along tonight. One of our top fans, as I mentioned earlier on. Yes, Kevin, boo for Captain Cabinets. That's the polite word we use. So yeah, if you become a top fan, you get invited to the group where we discuss future quiz rounds, what we could do, and I take your suggestions there, and I incorporate them into future quiz nights every Thursday, every Sunday. And Naomi suggested we do one all about travel because we're all missing being able to do that so freely. So let's reminisce on those times. Leah says cross Atlantic 7 points. Oh, okay, that's all right. You might get more in this one. I'm going to get myself my next beer so I don't have to do it mid-quiz round. Let me know whilst I'm doing that. Whilst I'm doing that, let me know in the comments what you're drinking tonight. I'm on another Beer 52 beer. Tiny Rebel. I've got 2 more left of random Beer 52 beers. But let me know what you're drinking tonight. Who else is with me? And I'm just going to grab another drink. Okay. So yeah, the next round then, planes, trains, and automobiles. Some reasonable ones, just a few. Red wine again for Rebecca. Wadworth 6X. Pete, you're not on the Beer 52 beers then. Disaronno and Coke. Shock Horror, Guinness for Simon. I know. Beer 52 for us as well. Thanks for the voucher. You're welcome, Aaron. I'm glad you're enjoying the beers there. Malibu and Lemonade for Naomi. Naomi, that's the one who suggested this round idea. Lagers with Beer 52. They do everything, mate. They do lagers, they do stout, they do porter, IPAs. IPAs, everything. Yeah, you'll get a mixture, or you can order what you want once you get enough loyalty points. Malbec tonight, whiskey later. Yeah, I might join you there. I'm going to have a Honey Jack Daniels, I think, tonight. Honey Jack Daniels is one of my absolute favourites. Team Danger Wales division is drinking some homemade pineapple. Nice. Okay, yeah, like pineapple. Tiny Rebel, easy living, quite apt. Yes, I like a bit of Tiny Rebel, beer 52. Okay. They only ship to the UK. I know. I'm really sorry about that. If I get any vouchers or anything that might be of use to you that are for worldwide, I'll let you know. But yeah, or at least to the US. But at the moment, Beer 52 craft beer delivery is only for the UK. Can I guess what Lee's drinking? Cider! Of course you are. Caprina. Caparina for you, Vernia. I think I'm saying that wrong, but we'll see. Tegan, we're about to try the Tiny Rebel Stay Puffed beer from Beer 52, I think you mean there. Marshmallow and coconut cream. That is one of my wife's favourites. I think she's drinking it right now. Yeah, she's drinking it right now. Yeah, that's an excellent choice if you like those kind of beers. Chateau Lafite Rothschild. Oh, hello. Okay. Keith says he can ship to Phoenix. There you go. Disaronno and Coke, boring coffee for Claire. Oh, that's all right. You're working so hard at the minute. I'm not surprised you need a bit of a pick me up. I'm surprised you guys have the energy to even join. So thank you. Right, guys, we're on 131 again. We're staying around there tonight, which is nice. Oh yeah, okay. Have a look at what my wife's just put in there as well. Fen Spirits, we talked about them last week. Fen Spirits are doing hand sanitizer for people, but their real main purpose is to make amazing spirits. We've ordered one, and it's salted caramel. It's amazing flavour, really nice. Dan's eating keto and can't have beer. He drinks rum and Coke Zero. Oh, yes, okay. I know a lot of people on keto diets. Save your funds and send me tiny gin. £75 now for Sophia. That's great. Well done, guys. Let's crack on with round number 2. Planes, trains, and automobiles then. So here we go with question number 1. Again, don't write your answers in the comments. Just keep a note of them and I'll go through them at the end. Question 1. Which British airports have the codes LHR, STN, and BHX? I am going to put those in the comments now, in case you misheard any of the letters. There you go. Which Heathrow airports have the codes LHR, STN, and BHX? That's 1 point for each. So 3 points to get you started there. If you don't live in the UK, you might recognise or be able to have a guess if you've ever heard of a British airport. You might be able to have a guess at some of those. Yeah, £75. If anybody else hasn't done so yet, please do check out the Sophia Just Giving link I've already posted, and I will share it again soon. And give whatever you can, or just share the page if you can't afford to. It's no problem. Question 2. Which sports car company's founder designed the Volkswagen Beetle? Which sports car company's founder designed the Volkswagen Beetle? So name the sports car company. All right, the manufacturer of a particular sports car whose founder designed the Volkswagen Beetle. Got a lot of likes coming all of a sudden into this. Very good to see. I think that's, I hope, in response to Sophia having £75 and everybody donating, which is great. All right, question 3. Which English football clubs are nicknamed the Tractor Boys, the Mariners, and the Railwaymen? Which English football clubs or soccer clubs are nicknamed the Tractor Boys, the Mariners, and the Railwaymen? 1 point for each. Apologies to our Americans again. Try not to make too much of a habit of this. It's all good though. You've got an international team, I know. That's the token sports round question tonight as well, I think. I think that's the only one. Question number 4 now. What colour is the black box on an aircraft? What colour is the black box on an aircraft? Okay. So, question number 5. Question 5. Which London Underground map lines are black, silver, or grey, and green? Which London Underground map lines are black, silver, and green? 1 point for each. So that's another 3 points available. Sorry, Sarah, there's quite a lot of points available in this round. I won't move on too fast from that one. Which London Underground map lines are black, silvery grey, and green? Yeah, I don't mind that one. For those who get Dutty from Beer 52, it's a tad fruity, which I'm not normally a fan of, but it's quite refreshing still. We have one rule: never just make vanilla ice cream. Okay. Okay. Let's move on. Your next question. Question number 6. Which famous ship was found abandoned in the Atlantic with no sign of her crew? Which famous ship was found abandoned in the Atlantic with no sign of her crew? Okay, let's move on. Question number 7. In which national park could you find the Old Faithful geyser? Or geyser. Geyser for the UK, geyser for our American friends. In which national park could you find Old Faithful, the geyser, or geyser, depending on where you're from? What's Pete saying? They could always guess the airport you just named, Chris. Did I? What? Oh dear. Maybe they could. Good job there's no real prizes on offer. Whatever I said. Alright, your next question. Question number 8. According to the song, which train leaves Pennsylvania Station from track 29? According to the song, which train leaves... I just saw that next comment. According to the song, which train leaves Pennsylvania Station from track 29? It's a 3-point question. Oh, oops. Yeah, these things happen. There's no money on the line, it's fine. There's 2 other points up for grabs then anyway. Right, so that was, where were we? That was question number 8. Next question is for another 3 points. Yeah, all right, I know. Let's hope not everybody was paying attention. Don't put it in the comments. Yeah, exactly, Jace. It was the easiest one. I didn't honestly even realise I did it, as you probably could tell. Question number 9 for 3 points. In which cities can you visit the Space Needle, the CN Tower, and the Petronas Tower? In which cities could you visit the Space Needle, the CN Tower, and the Petronas Tower? This is one I had the last quiz. Jagged Sky Pale Ale. It's mirror image, you won't be able to read it as always. But yeah, it's a pale ale. Jagged Sky from Big Smoke Brewing Company. Yeah, that's lovely. Not used to boozing whilst hosting, Simon. No, you're right, I'm not. I'm slowly getting used to it here, though. Slowly. Doesn't stop mistakes being made when you're live on air. Come on. All right. Question 10. What luxury travel item was made by George Pullman? What luxury travel item was made by George Pullman? Gone up to 135, 134 now. That's nice. We're creeping up slowly. I think that will be our peak for tonight. It might well be. Right, we just need to plug in the charger for a bit. Okay, yeah, next question then, guys. Question 11. For 4 points, name the 4 stations on a standard UK Monopoly board. Name the 4 stations on a standard UK Monopoly board. 1 point for each. All right, let's move on. Question 12. Which famous cruise liner was used as a hospital ship during the Falklands War? Which famous cruise liner was used as a hospital ship during the Falklands War? Name the cruise liner for 1 point. Okay. Question 13 is for another 4 points. What does the acronym ACAS mean to an airline pilot? ACAS. Again, I'll put that in the comments. There you go. What does the acronym ACAS mean to an airline pilot? It's a very important piece of kit. What does the acronym ACAS mean to an airline pilot? Question 14. Question 14. Which motorcycle manufacturer produced the FLHR Road King? Which motorcycle manufacturer produced the FLHR Road King? Just one more question left in this round, and then I'll ask if you want any repeated again, as with the previous round. All right, so question 15 is for 3 final points. Which acts had UK hits with the songs called Homeward Bound, Driving in My Car, and Road Rage? Which acts had UK hits with songs called Homeward Bound, Driving in My Car, and Road Rage? I think at least one of those, definitely one of those, maybe 2, would be internationally known. You could repeat the first one for those who missed it. Yeah, I'm not going to repeat it the way I did before. Ha ha ha, Ed. Yeah, I know. If you want another one repeated, put the number of the question in the comments now. And I can repeat some for you without reading the answers. At least I'll try to. I'll try. Nine. Okay, question 9. In which cities can you visit the Space Needle, the CN Tower, and the Patronus Tower? 3 different cities, 1 point for each. The Space Needle, the CN Tower, and the Patronus Tower. Question number 10. What luxury travel item was made by George Pullman? What luxury travel item was made by George Pullman? Yeah, that was 10, Tracy, so I'll do number 8 for you now. According to the song, which train leaves Pennsylvania Station from track 29? According to the song, which train leaves Pennsylvania Station from track 29? $15 again. Lee was talking gibberish over you. All right, Chippy. All right. Question 15. Which acts had UK hits with songs called Homeward Bound, Driving in My Car, and Road Rage? Which acts had UK hits with songs called Homeward Bound, Driving in My Car, and Road Rage. Last call for repeats, guys. If you want any more repeated, last call, and then I'll go through the answers. Quite a lot of points available here. I'm sure, Sarah, maybe you can tell us how many it will be for in a moment. All right. Let's go through the answers. Question number 1. The answers for this second round. Question 1. Which British airports have the codes LHR, STN and BHX for 3 points? It's London Heathrow, Stansted Airport and Birmingham. Question 2. Which sports car company's founder designed the Volkswagen Beetle? That was Porsche. The founder of the company Porsche designed the Beetle at Hitler's request. There's some history for you. Question 3. Which English football clubs are nicknamed the Tractor Boys, the Mariners and the Railwaymen? The Tractor Boys are Ipswich Town, the Mariners Grimsby Town and the Railwaymen Crewe Alexandra. Question 4 was, what colour is the black box on an aircraft? It is bright orange. Come on, own up in the comments if you thought it was actually black. Bright orange. Question 5. Which London Underground map lines are black, silver and green? It is the Northern Line, the Jubilee Line and the District Line. Hello to Sue, who's just joined us. Welcome, Sue. Hope you stick around. We've got another quiz round coming in just a moment. Right, so your next question was question 6. Which famous ship was found abandoned in the Atlantic with no sign of her crew? That was the Marie Celeste. The Marie Celeste. Question 7. In which national park could you find the Old Faithful geyser or geyser? It is in Yellowstone National Park. Not to be confused with Jellystone National Park, where Yogi Bear lives. No, Yellowstone. Question 8. According to the song, which train leaves Pennsylvania Station from track 29? It is the Chattanooga Choo Choo. Heard of that one? Chattanooga Choo Choo. Question number 9. In which cities could you visit the Space Needle, the CN Tower, and the Petronas Tower? It is, in that order, Seattle, Ontario, and Dubai. Okay, question 10. What luxury travel item was made by George Pullman? He made luxury travel coaches for trains. Luxury travel coaches for trains. Question 11. Name the 4 stations on a standard UK Monopoly board. They are Liverpool Street, Fenchurch Street, Marylebone, and King's Cross stations. Give yourself 1 point for each of those. Question 12. Which famous cruise liner was used as a hospital ship during the Falklands War? It was the Queen Elizabeth II. Oh, hello to Auntie Sue as well. Welcome. Yes, the Queen Elizabeth II was the name of the cruise liner there. Question 13. What does the acronym ACAS mean to an airline pilot? 1 point for each correct word on this one. Ontario is a state, Chris. Yeah, Pete, have a guess who writes these quiz rounds. You know. Toronto and Kuala Lumpur. CNN Tower is in Toronto. Yes. Give yourself a point if you put Toronto then. I really should double check the quizzes I'm given, I know. Or at least check them more carefully. ACAS stands for Airborne Collision Avoidance System. Airborne Collision Avoidance System. It's 1 point for each. Question 14. Which motorcycle manufacturer produced the FLHR Road King? It is Harley Davidson. Harley Davidson. And question 15. Which acts had UK hits with the songs called Homeward Bound, Driving in My Car, and Road Rage? It is Simon and Garfunkel, Madness, and Catatonia. Yes, the one in Dubai is the Burj Khalifa. Yes, I'm sure you are right, I'm sure. I don't write the quiz, I just host them. That's my excuse and I'm sticking to it. Oh, don't worry, I'll check them better next time. So yeah, those are the answers then for that round. Tally up your scores. I think you will all have seen in the comments the correction there. Let me just check. Petronas Towers. Yes, Kuala Lumpur for Petronas Towers. And Toronto is a city. Yeah, not Ontario. Thank you. Okay. Yes, Pete, you know. Howard and Hilda +1, 26 points. Wow, good score. The Donuts scored 23, 27 for Cell Marketeers. Jokers scored 21. What's the answer for 12, please? Let me just go back for you before all these scores keep coming in. 12 was the Queen Elizabeth II. Right, let me scroll back. 30 for Quiz Tool Maze, is that? What's the answer for 12? Just done that. 16 points for the Inquisibles. A slightly better 19 for Maisie and Willow. Queens in Green, 20 points. Thunderhorse have got 21 points. 23 points for Monty's Minions. 4 points for Cat, well done. Melissa got 17. Hey, that's not bad. Smashed that round. Whoop whoop, 26. Good effort. Claire says 22. Well done. Back in Black, 24. 30 for Captain Cabinets. 30 for Quiz Tool Maze. 18 for the Rach and Pete Show. 16 for my Auntie Anne. Well done. Anne and Keith, I presume. Well done. Abingdon Atoms, 29 points. Back in Black, 24 out of 31. 31 points in total, yeah. 22 for Social Quizton Sing. Good team name. 18 points for Cross Atlantic. Freddy's Fickos, 26 points. 17 points for Rusty Buckets. Yeah, boo hiss. Oh yeah, let's find out how many boxes Sophia are going to be giving out. How they've been doing. Doom Radley, 17 points. Quarantini's 22. Good choice around. Hey, Naomi, high five for that one. High five. Another good choice around there from another top fan. Right, 25 for Peter, Ant, and Junior. Well done, Vernia. That's a good score. Just me, but asked Kay for one question. Well done, Anne. That's a great score. Distant Family, 24 points. Up to around 3,500. Oh, Sophia are doing 3,500 boxes for next week, if not every week now. It might be more than that soon as well. Amazing. 20 points. Big improvement for Caroline. Dave Brown, Norfolk and Chance, 21 points. Distant Family got 27 points. And yes, 3,500 boxes for Sophia. So guys, 3,500 boxes for Sophia. Let's do lots of love hearts and likes. Lots of emoji reactions for them, please. Because all those boxes, those are 3,500 different people or families that are receiving food that otherwise... What's that, darling? And it costs them £3 a box to make each box up. That's, you know, the staff and time it takes and the resources to put one box together. Costs them £3. And you get so much more than that produce-wise. So, yeah, they absolutely rock. If you would like to donate and you haven't done so already, I will share the link again. You can do this whenever, but on the hashtag Sophia Sundays, that's what we're doing every Sunday for our quiz nights. If you want to donate, you can, or just share any of my posts about Sophia Sunday, about Sophia in general and the quiz nights, because somebody else may start watching and they may then get involved with the quiz and they may be able to help Sophia themselves instead. Or they might need Sophia, yeah, as some people have already been in discussion with me and have signed up since hearing about it. So, yeah, not bad at all, though. Look at this. Let's check on the total. Let's see how much they've now got. They're up to £10,719. So, that, yeah, it's shot up. A lot of you, yeah, oh, look at these donations going in, yeah. It's amazing. I just refreshed the page and I saw a lot of your comments coming up as well there. Really, really good of you guys. Thank you so much. Barking Dogs, a recount. They've got 22 points. That's great. Right, I think from looking at those scores, we had at least 2 or 3 teams on 30 points. So just for fun, anybody can join in with this, but let's do a tiebreaker. Now, I can't, because I'm broadcasting off my phone, I can't do a poll live in the video like I normally would be able to. But just for fun, I'm going to shout this out, and I want everybody to get ready to type in a year that something happened in that I'm going to tell you in a minute. You type in the year, you hit send, and let's see who's closest, okay? I want you to tell me the year that Marie Celeste, the ship, was found abandoned. Put it in the comments now. Let's see. Excuse me a moment. I'm particularly looking out for those teams that scored 30 points. Put it in the comments as soon as you can. I know some of you will just wait to see what other people put and then go either side, but just for fun, come on. Just whack a number in any year that you think the Marie Celeste was found on. You don't have to have a go at this one if you don't want to, but put this one in the comments. Interesting, interesting. Oh, we got some close ones then coming through. Some close ones. I want to see Captain Cabinet Simon. I want to see your guess, and I want to see a Quizdle Maze guess going in. Okay. You thought I said 13? Okay, I'm just gonna. I haven't seen a Quizdle Maze guess going yet. New comments. Okay, 1905. All right. It is in fact 1872. 1872, Claire, you just put it exactly right. 1872 is the correct answer. I think Simon was a bit closer, maybe, or was he? Let's have a look. Maybe not. Let's see the years then. 1870. Meg said that. Wow, it's a good paying attention in history class, I guess, if you remember that one. If you've learned that one. 1853. No, the answer was 1872. So well done if you got close to that. I just put 1827. Oh, don't tell me that's wrong as well, Pete. I'm going by what's written down here. I need to have a word with somebody, don't I? Launched in 1861. And yeah, 1872 found adrift. Yes, it was. 1872. Only 192 years out. Hey, look, history is a tough thing. And these quizzes, you're only... There you go, 1872. They taught us about farming in history. You had no chance. Yeah, I learned about farming as well. Irrigation and crop rotations. I remember that. GCSE history kid right there. Yeah, well, clearly Meg is learning more important, interesting historical facts. So well done. Okay, all right, let's move on, shall we? Potluck is round number 3, our final round of the evening. I always get sad when I get to the potluck round because I would love to do more for you, but we've all got lives to live. So let's just do this one and we'll see what happens. Okay, Pete, yeah. Thank you. Okay, so potluck is round number 3, just a complete random general knowledge round. 15 questions, anything goes, and let's see how we go with this one. Question number 1, what is the light-sensitive area of your eye called? What is the light-sensitive area of the eye called? Jason, you watched Blackadder in history. Was that a lazy teacher? That would have been great. Question 1 again. What is the light-sensitive area of the eye called? Sean. Yeah, 1872 could well have been when they changed Emmerdale Farm to Emmerdale. You're probably not far off with that one, no. Yeah, it was a very good year. Okay. Question 2. Do polar bears live at the North or South Pole, or rather the Arctic or the Antarctic? Which one do they live in? Have to go to work. Great quiz and Chris. See you next week. Yeah, we'll do Thursdays as well, Nicole, if it's a suitable time for you. But take care. Good to see you too. Bye, Nicole. All the way over in Canada, guys. Right, so yes, Blackadder goes fourth. I think we watched Blackadder's goes fourth. In fairness, I'm sure I remember watching that at school at some point. All right, question 3. Which make of car was featured in Back to the Future? Which make of car was featured in Back to the Future? Another one of my favourites. Which make of car was featured in Back to the Future? All right, question 4. It's another London Underground question. I should have realised there were so many across these 3 rounds. What colour, I think we've done all of them now, what colour is the circle line on a London Underground map? I guess it comes with the territory of having to do a transport round before a potluck round, but what colour is the circle line on a London Underground map? Yeah, for those watching, this is good. We've been at a steady 130, I'd say, throughout the show tonight. Peter Hart, I will repeat questions at the end. So just remind me when we get to the end, okay, of this round. That's no problem. But yeah, good turnout again tonight. Remember, we're here Thursday nights too. Thursday nights start a little bit later on. Typically, we start by 9 o'clock on a Thursday, which is what we basically did with the pub quiz in real life, outside of this world, at the King's Head and Bell. More on that in a minute. So, where are we? Question 5 now. IBM's Deep Blue computer was designed to do what? IBM's Deep Blue computer was designed to do what? Doesn't even go in a circle anymore. I don't think it went in a circle anyway, really, but no, it's gone off a bit of that, hasn't it? Question number 6. What's Buzz holding in his hand? A crocheted lightsaber that my wife made. And she crocheted this as well, my minion friend. Yeah, it's amazing. There is something different back here, by the way. We do spot the difference. Thank you for pointing that out. Something different around my display here that wasn't here in the last quiz. £160 raised. Andy says it's the oblong line. Yeah, it's more like an oblong. £160 raised tonight, guys. That's a great effort. Thank you all for that. But yeah, there is something different. I don't know if you can spot it, but there is something different there tonight in my memorabilia. It was mentioned actually in Thursday's quiz for those who were here. All right, question 6. Elizabeth McClarnon, Jenny Frost, and Natasha Hamilton were members of which girl band? Elizabeth McClarnon, Jenny Frost, and Natasha Hamilton were members of which girl band? They were all in the same girl band, so name that for 1 point. No, Naomi, no. The miniatures in front of the sign are Radagast the Brown and Gandalf the Grey from Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit. They were there before. Sophia Sunday sign. No, the Sophia Sunday sign was there on Sophia Sunday last week. On the other side is the Secret Santa 365 one, which I use on Thursdays. It's just on the other side of the board. No, not Forky. No, Forky was there last time. If you were there on Thursdays, Forky was there too. I'm not sure you can see it. It's pretty dark. I'm just going to show it to you. Bill gave me this. Millennium Falcon bottle opener. That was the difference one tonight. It's really nice, but it doesn't work as a bottle opener. It doesn't serve its primary function. But I keep it because it's Star Wars, obviously. The camel thing. No, there's no camel thing. That's Yoda there. Forky, Minion, BB-8. Yeah, there's no camel. I don't know what that is. Your next question number 7. Name the 2 atomic bombs dropped on Japan for 1 point each. They had nicknames. Name the 2 atomic bombs dropped on Japan, or code names, I should say, for 1 point each. Oh, and these as well. They're not new, but as I was going through them, Han Solo's dice on a chain. Another little bit of movie memorabilia I've got there. Not sure what I'm going to add next time. Kind of running out of movie-related stuff around the house. Need to have a think about that. I shall think about that by Thursday, I'm sure. Okay, next question is another one where you get 2 points if you get it exactly right. In which year did Wimpy open the first burger bar in Britain? In which year did Wimpy open the first burger bar in Britain? 2 points if you get it exactly right. 1 point if you're either side of the correct answer. By 1 year. Okay. So, question number 9 now. Which World Cup winning football team wears a strip of a colour that is not on their national flag? Which World Cup winning football team wears a strip of a colour that is not on their national flag? Just name the World Cup winning football team. That means name the country, in case you're not a fan of soccer, football. Which World Cup winning football team wears a strip of a colour that is not on their national flag? It's a really interesting question, if you like that kind of football trivia. Okay, question 10. If you pulled on your harpers instead of your whistle and took a butcher's, what would you be doing according to Cockney slang? If you pulled on your harpers instead of your whistle and took a butcher's, what would you be doing according to Cockney slang? Bill, if the barking dogs get this wrong, I'll be most disappointed. In particular, if you pulled on your harpers instead of your whistle and took a butcher's, what would you be doing according to Cockney slang? Excuse me. 1 point for harpers, 1 point for whistle, and 1 point for butchers. So 3 points again available there. I think that's the first 3-pointer we've had so far for Sarah, who's keeping track of all this. In fact, no, we've had a 2-pointer before that. So the atomic bombs question was a 2-pointer, 1 point for each. That's the first 3-pointer. So that's harpers, whistle, and butchers. In Cockney slang, what were they? 1 point for each. Yes, loads of money coming in for Sophia. £10,780, I believe. Yeah, thanks for donating, guys. I'm looking on the Sophia website as well, so it's really nice to see some of your comments going in there. You can donate anonymously, of course. You don't have to say that I sent you their way, but if you do mention it, it helps us to be able to track who's donating from the quiz and to maybe work out how much we're getting through the evening. But yeah, they've shot up again, so thank you for your donations. Let's go back on to the next question. Question 11. Some say that we are players is the opening line to which 1990s #1 hit song? Some say that we are players is the opening line to which 1990s #1 song? It's very difficult to read questions like that out without saying it like you hear it in the song. But I try. Question number 12 then. Question 12. Anthony Gormley created which statue that's visible from the M1 near Gateshead? Anthony Gormley created which statue that's visible from the M1 near Gateshead? Should remind you all as well, actually, when we do the Thursday quiz night, it is a separate quiz night where we support a separate charity. So we'll be asking for donations for that charity on those nights as well. So again, that's why I think it's important that we share the love rather than donating everything on one quiz night. I think it's important that we try and spread the donations out over every quiz night you attend. If you don't mind, because then it means that we can try and get a bit more money for the other charity that we support on Thursday nights, as well as what we have always achieved the last 2 weeks here. I think we got £80 in the end on Thursday, and about over £400 on the Sunday before that when we first kicked things off. So just bear that in mind. Thursday nights we'll be supporting a different charity, so little donations every quiz night I think would work out better in the long run. But of course, just give what you can if you can. Question 13. Question number 13. Sid's snake was a character featured in which weekly UK comic? Sid's snake was a character featured in which weekly UK comic? Question 14, one for our American friends. Where is the one place the American flag flies all the time, but is never raised, nor lowered, or saluted? Where is the one place the American flag flies all the time, but is never raised, nor lowered, or saluted? Really interesting question, that one. I love questions like that. So, question number 15 is for 6 points. Oh, George Day said it's the A1 at Gateshead, not the M1. Okay. All right. Gateshead in general is probably a better clue than the specific road. It's viewable from around there. All right. Question 15 then is for 6 points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Here we go. Name the 6 characters created by the village people for 1 point each. Now, when I say the characters created, just give me the name of the, let's say, the job you thought they might have by looking at their outfits. They don't have like a name as such. They're just say what they're wearing, what their costume is basically what their character name is. So for 1 point each, there are 6 in total. Name the 6 characters created by the village people. 1 point for each. So 6 in total. Now, as always, let me know if you need any questions repeated. 16. I think it's 23 points, Sarah. 23. Any more questions need repeating? I'm aware I just asked you to write down 6 different answers. So no rush just yet. Remember, we'll be back on Thursdays at about 8:45 for a 9 o'clock start, so it's an hour later on Thursdays. Yes, 23 points in total. Thank you, Sarah. Right, Katie says 10 repeated, please. Question 10 was the Cockney slang question. If you pulled on your harpers instead of your whistle and took a butcher's, what would you be doing according to Cockney slang? 1 point for harpers, 1 point for whistle, 1 point for butchers. Find that amusing that Katie Harper asked me to repeat a Cockney slang question asking about Harper. All right, Lizzie asked for number 7 again. Okay, question 7. Name the 2 atomic bombs dropped on Japan. 1 point for each. Question 2 was... Yeah, so that was question 7. Question 2. Do polar bears live in the Antarctic or the Arctic? Question 9, 1, 9, and 3. Oh, okay, 9, yeah. Okay, so let's do 3 again because I'm at the top now. Which make of car, for question 3, was featured in Back to the Future? Question 9. Which World Cup winning football team wears a strip of a colour that is not on their national flag? And Dave Brown at the Croftbar. Welcome, Dave, again. I don't think I welcomed you earlier. Question 5 for you is IBM's Deep Blue computer was designed to do what? Number 1 again was, what is the light sensitive area of the eye called? I think that's all of them. Yeah. Okay. Last chance for any repeats? I think that's it. Okay, let's go through the answers then. As with before, tally up your scores. Tell me your team name and the scores again in the comments. Let's see how well you did. Remember, of course, after this, I'm going to be sharing another pitch around in as a new post in the Facebook page. So just keep an eye out for that, and you can do that in your own time, and I'll post the answers in it later on this evening. They'll be in the comments of the same post. And you can share that with your friends as well, of course, and tell them where you got it from, so that hopefully we can have more people joining in. So whilst I go through these answers, let's get some more likes and emoji reactions for the quiz. I hope you've all enjoyed it tonight. Here's the answers for the potluck round. Question 1. What is the light-sensitive area of the eye called? It is the retina. Question 2. Do polar bears live in the Arctic or the Antarctic? Well, I've got here the North or the South Pole. It is the North Pole they live in, so the Arctic. Question 3. Which make of car was featured in Back to the Future? Oh, Back to the Future, some of my favourite films. It is a DeLorean. And the reason, also, fun fact, the reason it's 88 miles an hour that it goes back in time in is because the DeLorean back then couldn't go 88 miles an hour. It could only do 87. So that's why they joked about that and had that in the film. Question 4. What colour is the circle line on the London Underground map? It is yellow, or the oblong line, as we've now renamed it. Question 5. IBM's Deep Blue computer was designed to do what? It's designed to play chess. It was designed to play chess. Question 6. Elizabeth McClarnon, Jenny Frost, and Natasha Hamilton were members of which girl band? They were all in Atomic Kitten. They were all in Atomic Kitten. Question 7. Name the 2 atomic bombs dropped on Japan. 1 point for each. It is Little Boy and Fat Man. Little Boy and Fat Man. Question 8. In which year did Wimpy open the first burger bar in Britain? For 2 points if you got it exactly right. 1954. If you were 1 year either side, you can have 1 point. If you got it exactly right, 2 points. Question 9. Which World Cup winning football team wears a strip of a colour that is not on their national flag? And the keyword there is a strip. The whole kit, shirt, shorts and socks, they have all got the same colour, and it is not on the national flag. It was Italy. Italy have played in all blue. Blue isn't on their flag. It's a royal house colour. I think I read somewhere. But yeah, it's Italy. If you put Germany, they've got black shorts at least, and black is on their flag. So it's not Germany. The whole kit had to be the same colour. That wasn't. Question 10. If you pulled on your harpers instead of your whistle and took a butcher's, what would you be doing according to Cockney rhyming slang? Harpers and queens is jeans. Whistle and flute is suit. And butcher's hook, look. So jeans, suit and look for 3 points. 1 point for each. Question 11. Some say that we are players is the opening line to which 1990's #1 song? It is Millennium by Robbie Williams. Just the 1 point for the title. That's all you needed for that one. Just 1 point for Millennium. Question 12. Anthony Gormley created which statue near Gateshead? Visible near Gateshead. It is the Angel of the North. Question... Italy wear white shorts. They have worn white shorts, or they do wear them now, but they also wear an all blue kit as well. There's more than one type of kit they've had over the years, so they have worn an all blue kit. Question, where is he? Yeah, so Angel of the North was question 12. Question 13, Sid Snake was a character featured in which weekly UK comic? It is Whizzer and Chips. Whizzer and Chips. Question 14. Where is the one place the American flag flies all the time but is never raised, nor lowered, or saluted? It is on the moon. Because once they got it up there, they're not going to go back up there and raise and lower it, are they? No. I'm not going to go back up there to salute it either. The moon. Question 50. Name the 6 characters created by the village people for 1 point each. They are the Red Indian, that was his name, the cowboy, the cop, the biker, the soldier, and the construction worker. Gary doesn't believe anyone went to the moon. Wow. I'm sure our American friends would have something else to say about that. If there is one there, it's true though, right? Okay, so those are all the answers. If you've got all that, then tally up your scores. If you need anything repeated again, just let me know. Remember, we'll be here again on Thursday for a 9 o'clock start, about 8:45, and I'm going to be sharing a picture around in a moment too. Lee, if you salute the moon, does it count? No, because you're saluting the moon. Doesn't count. Did anybody get that, by the way? Did anybody get moon? It's made of green cheese, so who wants to go anyway? Wow, everybody knows the moon's made of cheese. Netherlands play in orange. Have they ever won the World Cup, though? Howard and Hilda got 12 points. Jokers have got 16. Midlife Crisis, 15. Barking Dogs, 15. I hope you got the Cockney slang question right. 19 for Monty's Minions. Yeah, Lee, it still doesn't count, mate. 13 points for Team Danger. 19 points for Monty's Minions. Freddy's Ficko, 17, including the moon. Well done. 13 points for the Rach and Pete show. We got the moon. Well done, Pete and Rach. But yeah. Quiz Maze, 20 points. 18 for Claire and Sophia. Well done. Norfolk and Chance, 17 points. Queens and Green, 17 points. You got the moon answer as well. 20 for Captain Cabinets. We got the moon. Well, Andy and Sarah, to be fair, got the moon. Well done. Harperoids got 21 points. Melissa got the moon. Well done. 9 points for Selena. Off to bed as we have another long day at Sophia tomorrow. Yes. Good night, Sophia. Good night, Sophia people. Please give some more love, some hearts, some likes, all that good stuff for Sophia again one more time. Quarantini's got 11. Sue's got 17, but we got the moon. Abingdon Atoms have got 20. The Donuts got 15 points. Excellent again. Melissa, you got 11. I've got comments coming through on 2 different sides, one faster than the other. So, yeah. Let's just wait for this to come in here. Picture round will be shared very soon, guys. I'll put it in the comments. I'll put it in a new post. So keep an eye out. It's about rock bands again. And do share it. Yes, well done. You got the moon as well. And you got the moon, well done. £195 raised. Thank you very much. Very good, so good. Tegan says thanks again. Team Fossil got 16 points. Well done to our Oxford and Arizona coalition, yes. Tara says they got the moon, but you wrote it as a joke. Well, that is the correct answer. Guys, I hope you all enjoyed it. Let's call this quiz night over with. We're here on Thursdays and Sundays every week. 13 points for Inquisibles. Well done. I hope so. We'll see you on Thursdays as well. And we'll find out on Monday about the top fans. If you've got a top fan badge on Monday, let me know as soon as you got it, and I will give you an invite to the group. And you can then join it, or you can click to join it yourself. As long as I see you've got a top fan badge, you can help shape future quiz rounds as well. Beer 52 vouchers. If you've got any Beer 52 invitations from me and you haven't spent them yet, you're going to lose them soon. You have to do it, or let me know, and I'll reallocate them to somebody else. Because I do have people waiting for them, and I've not got any left. But you can get free beer from Beer 52, courtesy of my golden tickets. So, Tracy, you're welcome. I'm really pleased you appreciate it. I hope to see you again sometime. Yeah, every Thursday, every Sunday we'll do this. A different charity supported on Thursday nights. We'll talk about that then, and in the post leading up to it again. Cheers, Katie. No worries. Back to Chris. Thank you. Well, keep the comments coming in, guys. I do go back and read them after we've finished, so please do keep those comments coming. Share the page, tell your friends. Let's get even more people watching. We've got to try and beat that 200 mark of live viewers We're at 151 is the highest I've ever got so far. You're welcome, Claire. Take care. Thank you. So yeah, thank you, Pete, as well, and Louise. Yeah, love the travel round. Great to hear. Thanks, Louise, and thank you to Naomi for recommending it. Good night to you all. Thank you, Anne, my lovely auntie. And I think both of them are watching tonight. Both of them. Yeah, keep those comments coming in, guys. The all reactions, the emoji reactions, it all helps grow the show and get more people watching, which means more people potentially donating as well. So I'm going to sign off now. See you same time next time for more of the same fun. Cheers. Good night.